Alright, hello everyone. Today we've got some interesting leaks that have just dropped. One of which is this one right here, has to do with my concept that I had. It had to do with mostly on the side of legend mastery. When you kind of like, master a legend, you get like a unique reward. And that unique reward would be like a VFX type of like thing where like you would be able to like glow in some way or have like some sort of like change to your skin. And that's kind of what we've got here, but it's in the form of a rank reward, which is honestly having some unique way to show what rank you are in a game is so cool. And we need that. The trails were the way that you would do it before. Now it's became like a mythic item. So it's no longer unique. So we need something new, and this is really cool. I really hope this comes to the game. So basically this is a VFX effect. So it's under a wearable item characteristic. So we could see other wearable items like a hat for like characters or something like that, which is pretty interesting. But it is a unique item in that regard, and it's for all the ranks, rookie to predator, and each tier has unique models and effects. I love this. I really think this will be a really nice feature, and the best thing about it is that it's unique. Even though my concept before was for the legend side of things, I do think Respawn's probably took notes of that concept potentially, maybe, or they're definitely on the same line of thought. Because the whole kind of progression and rewards thing in this game is just kind of flawed. Like the mastery system with the weapons, we don't even have a legend mastery right now, but even if it did, the rewards would just be shit. And that's the whole issue. We need better rewards, unique rewards, things that actually, make us get out of bed in the morning and go, right, I'm going to play some Apex because I want to get that thing. Because that thing you cannot get any other way unless I do this, So I like it a lot. Very good addition, and I really hope it does come to the game. As for updates on the 𝗲𝘂𝗰𝗶𝗃, it actually is going to be changed to the energy weapon. So yeah, this was made by 𝗏𝗏𝗧 on his Japan account. I had to translate it, but it is basically going to be changed to an energy weapon, which is pretty interesting. Because as I said in the previous video, I was thinking that the 𝗲𝘂𝗰𝗏 would be changed to an energy weapon to kind of mimic the Fnatic. So it is literally going to be changed to the Fnatic. Now, the one weird thing is that it's going to be pretty much identical to the Nemesis, which I don't like, because then what's the point in using the Nemesis when you can use the 𝗲𝘂𝗰𝗏, and what's the point in using the 𝗲𝘂𝗰𝗏 when you can just use the Nemesis? You know what I mean? It's like two of the same weapons, like the Havoc and the Devotion, but obviously it's going to be the same thing, but 𝗲𝘂𝗰𝗏 Nemesis. What I would love is for it to actually have the functionality of the Fnatic, and that you can use the 𝗲𝘂𝗰𝗏 just like before, but then it has an alternate fire mode where you're able to charge it and it shoots a big charge towards an enemy. In my opinion, that's a lot more skill usage dependent, whatever I'm trying to say there, because you can essentially charge a shot up, hit someone with it, and then they do like, I don't know, like 60 damage or something, and then you can follow it up with like more shots of just the normal firing mode of the 𝗲𝘂𝗏. It adds a little bit of an interesting dynamic there with that. But we'll have to see what happens with it. I hope it does come, like the Fnatic pistol comes to the game, technically. So I have some more events as well. So the Bat Heirloom, the Flatline Mythic kind of heirloom thing, and the Maggie Prestige skin. And also Bangalore will have her HP inside of smoke increased to 5 HP per second instead of 3.5 HP per second. Also, it seems like Mad Maggie will be getting a new ultimate, which is weird because it's not as if Maggie is actually bad. Like, like I'm currently thinking that Maggie's going to become meta again because they've nerfed Ballistic. And I would say like Maggie is probably the closest character that can essentially give everyone speed boosts in the middle of a fight and push people. And so it's a bit weird that they would make Maggie a new ultimate. But it's going to be called Oil Canister. Throws canisters that leave a fire path. And then plus 15 trail buffs, speed for 2 seconds. Now, in my opinion, this just kind of seems like a rework to her ultimate, where instead of it being like, oh, bounce, 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 and then it explodes, the ball will basically leave a path of fire. I don't know. We'll have to see what this actually does, but it'll be interesting to see because it kind of sounds a little bit like a catalyst wall in a way, but like a fire wall. We'll see. But I like Maggie's current ultimate. I think it's a good ultimate in the game. So yeah, weird. But here we have Octane's perks that should have actually released this patch, but actually got delayed. So he was basically going to be able to access assault bins and get all like the assault perks as one of the perks that you can choose, which is once again they're doing that same thing again, where they just basically give characters other class perks. I think it's a bit boring, to be honest, because it's just the same old, same old. It's not actually character buffs. It's just here's what other characters can do that now you can do. I do think they need to stop doing that. But possible double jump pad perk increased into base kit. So that basically means that you get 2 jump pads off drop, which I think is absolutely necessary. I believe we even seen that in one of the promotional arts as well for the changes before, that actually showed Octane with 2 jump pads without any perks. So I think that was a little bit of a leak before we even had that. And then we also have a wall launch movement perk that might just be added to everyone. Or at least it might be some sort of limited time mode. We have heard a few times that one might be getting these like little like items that you can use to essentially like they're called augments that you essentially can pick up and it gives you like an ability or something. So this could be going along that same kind of line of thought there, or it could be referring to a new class perk. I don't really know. I think honestly the class perks that we have right now are pretty good. They just need kind of developing out more in a specific system. Obviously I have a concept for that as well, that I've done in a previous video, where you have like accessible like devices for each class, and then you have a selfish perk where only you can access something, and then a team-wide perk where the whole team can access something and get some perks that way. So that's the way I would go about it, but this definitely looks like a limited time mode type of thing. And the final thing as well is that 𝗏𝗂𝗯𝘀𝗮𝗯 will get some new perks as well, where you revive allies faster and grant HP regen, which is pretty much like the best support perk that they have. So this really puts 𝗏𝗂𝗯𝘀𝗮𝗯 on the same kind of like level as Ballistic was before, I would say, because this is a very necessary perk to have. Having that extra HP when you get revived is very, very useful. So we could see like a 𝗏𝗂𝗯𝘀𝗃 ultra meta potentially, or something like that maybe, I don't know. But EMP smoke as well, undefined, possibly damaging and disorienting enemies that enter the smoke. This seems pretty interesting, but it's kind of just like looking like a little bit like a carbon copy of Caustic's gas. So I would probably say no to that, I'm not going to lie, because it's just going to be like the same thing. But yeah, please let me know, guys, what you guys think about all these changes. Obviously, I'm trying to keep you guys up to date as much as I can. I'm definitely trying to pump out a lot more of these news videos and concept videos because there's a lot of things shifting in the meta as of right now. And the game looks pretty fun from the outside point looking in because I haven't really played it recently. So yeah, obviously lots to update you guys on. So yeah, I'm trying my best. And yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Bye for now.